See, I hopped on MLB.com. Figured, I know you said that we were sort of limited in our baseball talk.
Yeah, that's all I really had.
So, automatically, the first things that pop up are the MLB draft.
Yes, I actually...
And how MLB is actually slowly trying to turn it into... I don't think they'll ever reach what the NFL does. But they're trying to make it more of a fan entertaining thing. I don't know if you saw the setup they have now.
Yeah,
now it's like a mini baseball field.
I watch it every single year, to be honest with you. This was the first year I did not watch it because I was working. But they are at the MLB studio on the MLB network. But till it comes, it's like a little field and everything. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, I don't think it'll ever be as big as the NFL draft because, number one, majority of these kids you won't hear about for 4 years.
Well, that's
4 or 5 years.
Me and Joe were talking about this on the ride back.
The number one pick in yesterday's draft was from the Houston Astros. They selected shortstop Carlos Correa, and he's the first ever Puerto Rican-born player to be the number one overall pick. But he's 17 years old. We're not going to hear about this kid for 3 to 4 years.
Oh, yeah. You're good. It's 19, 20, 21 years old
The kids that you will hear about are the kids that are coming from college who are 22, 23 years old right now.
And are those kids draft eligible? Or
they're draft eligible, and they're probably going to be major league ready in a year.
Okay. So, and that's probably one of the things that kills the MLB draft is the lack of the immediate impact. Where you watch the NFL draft, you watch all those guys in the first round.
Correct, they're expected to start.
You hear every one of their names.
Correct.
At some point or another in the
But you also got to
season.
realize, baseball has the minor leagues, has all the other subdivisions, and
for baseball, I get it.
Yeah,
it's there's a lot of things to learn about the game of baseball.
Correct.
Before you can go up there and be ready to deal with professional pitchers.
Oh my God, dude!
Let's be honest here.
Imagine going up there seeing Justin Verlander, bro.
No.
100-mile-an-hour fastball coming at you in the 9th inning.
It's the only video game MLB is the only video game I play where I don't care that I stay in the minor leagues for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like if I popped on NBA and they told me I had to play in the D League for a year, I'd be like, "What are you joking me?" Like, you know what I mean? Like there's certain, and I respect that about baseball. It's a process to get where you're at.
It definitely is a process.
And that's how you prove that you're worth being.
And
you gotta earn it.
They actually think that this kid's going to be the next A-Rod, where he's going to have 20 to 30 home run power as a shortstop, and then eventually, once he grows into his body, he's going to move to third base. But again, it's just projections. Baseball, you never know where you're going to get this golden ace from. You might have the number one pick, and he could flop in your face and not even make the big leagues. The poor Pittsburgh Pirates, I think 5 years in a row, drafted a number one pitcher, and every single year they had Tommy John surgery.
Oh, my God.
You never know how these kids are going to pan out.
Wow.
You never know.
Oh, man. If I was the owner of that team, I think I'd just rip my hair out. I really do. So I have an idea for us, Joey. I think it would be a fun little thing to pass a couple minutes.
Oh, real quick, though. The New York Mets have an important series with the Washington Nationals. The Mets are at Washington. Chris Young versus Jordan Zimmerman. Chris Young actually makes his return to the mound for the first time in a year since May 1st, 2011, after shoulder surgery. So let's see what Chris Young can do for the Mets. And also, the New York Yankees start an important series against the Tampa Bay Rays at the stadium. It's Andy Pettitte versus James Shields. And Godzilla comes back to the stadium. So big shout out to you, Hideki Matsui. Mad love for you, but I hope you go 0 for 4. It's true. I love him.
Mad love for you. Just need you to go 0 for 4.
If you're not rocking the pinstripes, 0 for 4.
0 for 4.
0 for 4.
So they have all the all-star voting and stuff right now is going on MLB.com.
Good, because I remember when they started that 15 games into the MLB season, and I was making fun of them for it.
Why are you doing it?
Yeah, 15 games in. I would figure you'd start it now, but okay.
So that's the first thing they could pick. So all of a sudden I see vote for home run derby contestants. So I just decided that me and you
should vote for the home run derby
contestants. So I actually did the NL already because I'm a Met fan. I believe it or not, they had
don't vote for David Wright.
I didn't. They had Wright up there. I'm like, who would vote for David Wright to go to a home run derby? So I voted for Matt Kemp, Joey Votto, and Ryan Zimmerman.
Okay.
Not bad. I mean, Zimmerman
Not
I was
bad.
questionable with.
Zimmerman's
Let me give you-
Votto's doing all right.
Let me give you the other options for the NL because maybe we'll change this. Upton from Arizona, Tulowitzki from Colorado,
No.
Holiday from St. Louis,
Maybe.
Braun from Milwaukee,
Braun.
Stanton from Miami.
Stanton. You want Stanton from
Yeah.
Miami, dude. Yes.
And the
Gene Carlos Stanton is a monster, bro. He might jack out like a 600-foot home run.
All right. And then the only other two are Dan Uggla from Atlanta and Wright. And like I said, I know
No, you
not to
can't.
vote
If you're
for
a
Wright.
Met fan, do not vote for David Wright for the home run derby. The home run derby whacks out your swing because why? You're trying to hit home runs.
Yeah.
Do not vote for him, Met fans. Don't do it. You'll whack out his swing.
All right, so for the NL, we got Matt Kemp, Joey Votto, and
Gene Carlos Stanton.
Carlos Stanton.
He's
All
a
right.
monster, bro.
So that is Sports Zone's votes for the NL. Now, Joey, I'm going to give you the AL
Oh my
options.
God! Give me the AL options.
There's only 10 names to pick from. Okay.
See, I don't even like this. I
But
don't
you
even
can
like.
write in a name.
I don't even like this. I think it should be if you have top 5 in both leagues, you rock out home run derby.
Just like top 5 home run hitters.
Top 5 home run hitters. If you don't want to be a part of the home run derby, don't hit home runs. It's home run derby.
I know what you're saying, but this is how it is.
Okay.
So this is what we got to deal
Let's
with.
hear the AL.
So our AL, Jose Bautista, Robinson Cano, Josh Hamilton,
Oh wow.
Longoria,
Oh wow.
Pujols,
Wow.
Cabrera,
Wow.
Fielder, Canerico, Ortiz, and M. Reynolds from Baltimore.
Mark Reynolds from Baltimore. As much as I want to say Robbie Cano, I do not want his swing going away. I'd rather Robbie Cano hit 320. So no, we're not voting for Cano.
Okay.
Write in Adam Dunn.
We're writing
writing in Adam Dunn. He's got like 17 home runs on the air from the Chicago White Sox. Adam
D-U-N-N.
D-U-N-N. We're writing in Adam Dunn because he can also
he's
hit.
on the White Sox?
Yes, he's on the White
All right,
Sox.
We have a write-in.
All right, let's go with Adrian Gonzalez.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Is he? Can we write in 3 people?
No, we got one write-in. So you are now limited
All
to
right,
the 10
so then
names.
let's go Josh Hamilton.
All right, I'm so happy you picked him.
Hamilton's a monster,
that
bro.
Performance he
He's
did
a
couple
monster
years
at
ago
Yankee Stadium.
was the coolest thing I ever watched when it
He's
came
a
down to a home
monster.
run derby. It was nuts.
And you pick somebody.
And you want me to pick somebody?
Pick somebody. Don't pick Robinson Cano though.
All right. How
Yeah,
about
sorry,
this?
Yankee fans.
I'm gonna knock it down to 3 names, and then you pick one of the 3.
All right.
All right. Pujols.
Pujols. There you go.
Yeah.
Pujols.
You don't even need to name the
Nah,
rest. All right.
he's the biggest star in baseball right now. No,
All right.
put him up there.
Sports Zone is submitting their vote. Thanks for voting.
You're welcome.
No problemo. All
No
right,
Yankees,
so that
no
was-
Mets.
That was something cool. You know?
We can vote for the Mets and Yankees for the actual All-Star game, but not for home run derby. We don't want them in home run derby.
You
I'm
know
sorry.
What we'll do when we reach the
Maybe Mark
when we
Teixeira.
have another slow
I kind of like that.
baseball day. We'll do the All-Star, or we'll do the All-Star
I like
game
that.
vote tomorrow.
I like that.
How's that sound?
Nicole, I apologize. I know I sound like a big hater, but if you vote Robinson Cano in for the home run derby, all he's gonna try and do is hit home runs, and it whacks out their swings. A lot of the superstars in baseball don't like doing the home run derby because they whack out their swings, and then they're messed up for the second half of the season. I want the Yankee lineup to be rolling for the second half of the season.
That's actually what I wrote in the chat room.
Don't need Robinson Cano messing up his swing or anything. I don't want it. Don't need it. Okay. I need Robinson Cano to hit 320, hit 25 to 30 homers for the Yanks. I don't care if he hits 30 homers for the freaking All-Star break. No. I don't need that.
No, Joey's worried about the Yankees, not the AL All-Stars.
Could care less about the AL All-Stars.
Can I? You know what?
No, I don't care. It's not that I could care less,
It's
but
just the Yankees mean a lot more.
yes.
But let me ask you something here. When it comes down to the All-Star game, one of my big pet peeves or things that I don't like about the All-Star game. First, let me say this. I like the fact that the All-Star game has meaning. I like that the winner gets home field advantage in the World Series. Okay? I like that the All-Star game means something. It adds a little bit to
Well,
the
it adds a little
competitive
something to it.
yeah. What I don't like is when they end up with the 1-1 game in the 9th inning and Joe Schmo from some team that you've never heard of is pitching to determine who has home field in the All-Star game.
Well,
I have a really big issue with that.
shout out to Nicole's coworker Liz. She apparently listens all the time with Nicole.
Oh, awesome. What up, Liz? How you
So
doing
what up,
today?
Liz? Big shout out to you. Thank you for listening to Sports Zone all the time.
Make sure to go to thisissportzone.com. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm plugging our
All right.
website every time I
So
get a chance.
number one, there is no Joe Schmoes. If you're a baseball fan, you pretty much know everybody on the All-Star teams. If you're an All-Star, you're not a Joe Schmo.
But like the relievers and like these guys, like
What about
I don't see how a reliever should be the guy that comes in and determines.
What you want Justin Verlander coming out of the bullpen who doesn't come out of the bullpen?
I'd rather see Verlander determine who gets home field advantage than.
Well,
you know,
isn't relief pitching a part of baseball?
Yes.
They don't get any love. So are you telling me?
not from a just a
in the
basic
NHL
fan,
All-Star
no.
in the NHL All-Star game, the goalie's a part of the whole concept, right? Goalie's part of the game. So do you not want the goalies to be a part of the NHL All-Star games, even though they give up 10 goals a game anyway?
But you know the goalies.
Not everybody.
Remember the days when it was like Brodeur, Mike Richter, like you knew all
20 years
three.
ago?
Yeah, you just knew all three. You're like Hall of Fame.
John
Hall of Fame, Hall-
Van
yeah.
Viesbrook.
You're like you just knew all three guys. You're like, all right, boom, that's our team.
So name. Okay, you say you know all the goalies. Name me 5 goalies in the NHL today.
Can I include Martin Brodeur?
You cannot include Martin Brodeur.
Or
That's like saying name 5 shortstops, and then you're gonna be like Derek Jeter. No, name me 5 other goalies in the NHL today, minus Brodeur, and you can use Jonathan Quick.
well, Jonathan Quick's the Avi. You know, he's the straight up in your
Okay.
face. Jonathan Quick, Tim Thomas. So they're pretty much the 2 past Stanley Cup winning goalies.
So, all right.
Yeah. Joey's made his
All
point,
right.
ladies and gentlemen.
So, all right, you can't even name the Rangers goalie, Henrik Lundqvist.
You know what?
Then
I
you
didn't
go with
even
Mike
think
Smith
of
from the
him.
Coyotes.
I didn't even think of Lundqvist.
Boom.
You put me on the spot.
Craig
I got
Anderson
nervous.
of Ottawa. Boom. Names that the average fan does not know, but they need them, right? Right. Yeah, buddy. You need the relievers. They get the job done, even if you made it all closers, okay?
Look, just read what I wrote in the chat room, okay?
Joey just made me nervous and I choked. Yes. Touchdown, baby.
I am man enough to admit it, ladies and gentlemen. Joey put me on the spot, and I just literally, I LeBron'd it, okay?
Hey, some of the guys you might not know, but they're pitching really well and they earn a spot.
You made your point. I'm sorry. I will not question the All-Star game. I might do it again just for the hell of it, but you'll
I
probably
hope
put me
you
on the
do.
spot again. And I'll be like,
You pulled an A-Rod, Nicole writes. You choked. Solid.
man.
Nicole, you are becoming my new favorite person.
Nicole, I don't know if you were in the chat room the other day when somebody did this, but somebody compared LeBron James to A-Rod.
Yes.
I thought it was
Was it Jeremy?
hysterical.
I think it was Jeremy.
I think it was, and I thought it was hysterical. Now, I don't know how much you follow basketball, but that's a hysterical comparison in my book. But
I'm gonna give mad love right now to Nicole and Liz. Mad love. Mwah, 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 mwah. Boom.
yeah, mad love. Love mad love. Mad love's good.
Mad love.
So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, me and Joey like to end the show one way and one way only, and that's by saying,
This is Sports Zone.
Make sure to go to thisissportszone.com. Support the website. Read the blogs. Read the articles. You know what?
Twitter, you got at SportsZone Joey D, at David Hastings 23.
Yeah, that rhymes. That's awesome.
Cool.
At SportsZone Joey D, at David Hastings 23. You can find us on the Facebook. This is our Facebook page is SportsZone on Club Zone. That's our fan page. You can go to there. We upload a lot of pictures, and I copied the articles I wrote yesterday on there just to add some content to the fan page. But we pretty much upload our pictures onto there, anything we might do together or something like that. So make sure to check that out as well. We have a lot of responsibilities for you guys. Sorry to tell
Yeah,
you.
we do.